An alarming situation developing in Port Arthur right now. Parts of Pleasure Island are sinking into the ship channel.
This erosion emergency is threatening further development of the island at a time when it's becoming a popular destination for Southeast Texans and some out-of-towners too. KFDM's Angel San Juan visited Pleasure Island today. He joins us in the studio tonight. And Angel, the erosion is already having an impact.
It sure is, Tiffany. You mentioned the island becoming popular with tourists. Well, one of the places they could stay cannot fully accommodate them because of the erosion. The loss of land is also making roads risky to drive, but one community leader says the island can still be saved. Brittany Phelps and Nick Hell like to come to Pleasure Island to walk their dogs, Jack and Stormy.
They love it out here. It's one of the only places in the area that they can kind of run around.
Phelps and Hell bring their dogs here once or twice a week. They too have grown to love the island.
They've been keeping it up really well, keeping the grass cut. You see more and more people coming down to fish than you have in the past couple of years.
Much of the credit for the renaissance this recreational hotspot is experiencing can go to the Pleasure Island Commission. John Beard is its chairman, and he's made restoring the island for families a priority. But he fears it's now slipping away from all of us.
We want to preserve the island because if there's no island here, there's no pleasure here.
This is a perfect spot to show what's happening throughout the island. As you can see, much of the land here has already crumbled into the ship channel, and this crack is an example of the ongoing erosion of what's left of this shoreline.
It's so close to the road that if you happen to go off the pavement itself just the least little bit, you might end up in the ship channel.
Not only is it a public safety threat, it's also hurting the island's economy. The Cajun cabins are popular with out-of-towners. There are 12 of them, but the city of Port Arthur red tagged 4, considering them unsafe to occupy.
Because the erosion hazard is so great that those cabins might slip into the ship channel.
The city paid for this $17,000 guardrail, but that's only a Band-Aid. Beard fears plans to deepen and widen the Sabine Neches waterway will worsen the erosion.
Before we do anything deepening and widening that ship channel, we have to secure this island to make sure it doesn't go slip sliding away.
Phelps agrees. She says saving the island should be a priority.
There's stuff that can be done. It just takes the money and the time.
Beard proposes that some of the federal dollars approved for the deepening and widening of the waterway be spent on shoreline stabilization.
Because if we don't take care of it now, when are we ever going to take care of it?
Chairman Beard tells us there's a lot of interest among private developers to build homes and other projects on Pleasure Island, but he says since the island is considered a city park, voters must first pass a resolution to open the land up for development. Guys.
All right, Angel, thank you. Well, it's been few and far